Hey everyone, welcome back to 5 Minute Eats, and we are on the last and final day of pasta sauce week here on 5 Minute Eats. And at the end of this episode, we're going to tell you which was the best and worst of the week. But before we do that, we've got to review the final one, and we have saved the most expensive for last, which it's still quite affordable. This is the Barilla Traditional Savory Oregano and Basil, no sugar added, which is great to see after this week. Made with 100% extra virgin olive oil, no preservatives, gluten-free, all the good things. This is a 24-ounce jar of it for $2.52.
Which is not a bad price.
Not a bad price. And I like their jar. I like the little labeling and stuff.
Yeah, it looks like a premium brand.
Yes.
And so I believe this is an Italian company because some of the other ones we reviewed are made here in America. Mm-hmm. So this is more authentic, right?
Yeah, well, it's made in the US of A.
Oh, damn.
But get this, Barilla is in Northbrook, Illinois.
So another local company.
Wow.
So
wow.
That's interesting.
That's 3 out of 5 this week, right?
Yeah, exactly. So 3 out of 5 are from the Chicagoland area. Mm-hmm. So these are local brands. And so, of course, you know, when you're like dealing with a local brand, your emotions are like, you know, there. You wanna see them win, but we try.
Unless it's ConAgra.
Unless it's ConAgra, because, you know, we could go on about them, but, you know, we're gonna always be impartial. We're gonna do our best to be fair, right? Mm-hmm. And this, I love the fact that they say no added sugar because that's been a big issue this week with a lot of these sauces. It's a little too sweet.
Yes.
And guys, if you're new to our channel, basically we review everyday grocery items. So before you spend your hard-earned money, let us tell you if it's worth it.
That definitely smells like oregano. This is also the most like kind of chunky of the week.
It is very chunky.
Yeah, it's still like, it doesn't have big chunks of tomato, but it's got a lot of texture in there.
It smells like olive oil.
Yeah. If you'd like to support this channel, the easiest way to do that is using our Amazon links the next time you shop there.
All right, guys, welcome back. Our rating system. Thumbs up right again, thumbs down we would not. So for me, this is a thumbs down. Yeah, it's a thumbs down. And here's why, because I've been about it, but maybe this needed some sugar. Because the thing is, I think this is too salty. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm trying to, you know, like this, right? Mm-hmm. But it's too salty. Even right now, it's just like the salt in my mouth is just lingering. It's driving me nuts. And to think about eating like a bowl of pasta with this sauce, no way, man. No freaking way. Beautiful packaging, local brand, but unfortunately, thumbs down.
If you like what we're doing here, please consider sending a super thanks. It helps us continue to provide more amazing content. Okay. For me, this one is going to be a thumbs down. It is pretty salty. I think that it also tastes like very, very strongly of the basil, perhaps. My biggest issue with this, though, is that it's kind of bitter. Like, there's something in there that's making like a kind of bitter aftertaste. And I don't know if it's one of the seasonings or something like that, or if it's, you know, maybe
is there
just
vinegar?
You know, there isn't. It says it has citric acid, though, as an acidity regulator. Maybe it's just the tomatoes that they use also. I don't know, but there's something kind of... That's what's lingering more to me than the salt. It's this like bitterness kind of just like lingering on the back of my tongue. But at the same time, that like first kind of flavor each time that you take a bite is just like a lot of saltiness, a big hit of like basil or something, and then not really a whole lot of anything else. It's kind of just like, you know, one note, and I don't like that. I do like the texture of it. I think it lends itself to really like clinging to the pasta and stuff. But I think that the flavors that they put in here just didn't work well together, which is a shame because the freaking packaging is just great. Like, and especially for it being the most expensive of the week, you would think it would be really good, if not the best, at least really good. And it's just not. I think that you're right. They probably could have stood to have some sugar in here.
All right, guys, now the time has come. We got to pick our least favorite of the week. and our favorite. So we're gonna start off with our least favorite. And so for me, it's not hard, okay? It's not hard. It's gonna be the freaking Hunt. That is just like, once again, ConAgra takes the crown as a maker of terrible products. It's just freaking it's ketchup, you know, with sugar, and it's garbage. What about you?
Well, my least favorite is going to be the Hunts. That is just terrible. I think it's worth spending a few pennies more just to get a different one because, I mean, while it's $1.18, the rest of them are all under $3. So, I mean, might as well get something else. Geez, look through your couch or something. They're just not worth it at all.
All right, guys, now our favorite of the week. So for me, this is going to be a shocker because I did not expect this, okay? It's going to be the Great Value. The Great Value won for me. The reason is I actually liked the ragu, but I thought it was a little too salty. I thought the Great Value was the most well-balanced because it was seasoned really well. The salt level was not too much. It wasn't too sweet compared to others. I felt like they did a good job on this. So that was my favorite. What about you?
All right. Well, I had two that I liked, the same two as you. So for me, my favorite is actually going to be the Great Value. That is just the best of the week, shockingly, because I honestly thought it was going to either be the Classico or the Barilla because we already like one of the Classicos and the Barilla had really nice packaging, but man, the freaking Great Value, they did a good job of balancing all the flavors. It had a nice texture to it. It was versatile also because I could have that as a dipping sauce or on pasta.
Yes, that's exactly why I liked it, because you can do multiple things with it.
Yes, exactly, because that's how we usually have sauces, and it's like 50-50. We'll either be having it as something to dip things in or on pasta. It's not really ever just like, you know, all the time just pasta or all the time dipping. So I like that sauce could do double duty.
So really, really impressed. Great Value. They're really stepping it up for the most part because we've done some, was it like a turkey stuffing thing? That was really bad. They have some pretty bad stuff, but they're really stepping up their game, and I gotta give them props because they won now 2 theme weeks, right?
Yeah.
So if you guys love our theme weeks, here's something you can do. You can support this channel. There's a couple of ways you can do it. Number one, really, really easy. You're buying something from Amazon, so you might as well use our Amazon link. All you got to do is click the link. It's going to take you to our Amazon page. They sometimes require we provide a link to a direct product, but you don't have to buy that product. You just got to buy something from Amazon within 24 hours. We get a little commission. Like we always say, it might be 10 cents, it might be 50 cents. Hell, it'd be great if it was $1, but you're buying something from Amazon, so you might as well hook us up. Another thing you can do, and we're gonna be really happy if you can, which is do a super thanks. You can do $2, $5, but listen, just be crazy. Do $50, $100, or maybe even $1,000. It goes a long way, so we can continue to do what we do here. But in the meantime, if you like what we're doing here, definitely give us a subscribe. Stay tuned for next week. We're gonna have a different theme. Bye.
All right, guys, that's the video. If you like what we're doing here, definitely check out our other channel, Food Prep Inc., and don't forget to give us a like and subscribe.